piece is for the second lot of drawers. I'll take these to the table saw once I've cut them down, just to rip them to the same width. Now that I've got all the side panels back and front for both drawers, I'm just going to mark up which faces are the ones that I'm going to be using the table saw just to cut a groove for the bottom panel to slide in. So I'm just going to mark which side, so that's the back. I'm just going to put one line just so when I take it to the table saw, I know that's where it is. I've got all the panels cut with the dados in them, so I'm just going to put some pocket holes in the front and back, which are these. Oh my god. I can't believe I actually caught that. Well, oh my god, I would have cried. I would have been like 1,000 odd pound down the drain. Okay. Take two. The drawers, so I'm just going to get all the drawer pieces together, give them a sand in before I do the final assembly, and then we'll fit them in, even though I'm going to be taking them back out, but I just want to make sure that they fit nice before we move on to actually finishing the unit and finishing up the doors. cut the doors down to the final dimension before I put the edge banding on. Obviously I just rough cut them with the track saw at the beginning of the video, so I'm just going to bring that down to width. I'll obviously take into account that the edge banding is about 10mm on each side. All the side panels and the fronts are drying, and they've got the white paint on them. So I'm just gonna pick this up, put it onto the MFT, plane that down, just the high spots that are on there, sand it, and then we can get to the first coat of the Rubio monocoat. Almost time to put the finish on. I'm just gonna do a damp coat, so I'm just gonna wipe it down with some water, raise the grain, just quickly sand that over, wipe it with some mineral spirits before I put the Rubio monocoat on. This will be, I think, the first time I use Rubio, so yeah, I guess we'll just see how it goes. But I think it's pretty similar to Osmo oil. They might hate me for saying that, but I think it's like that same kind of thing. It's a natural oil based finish, so I imagine that I will get on with it just fine. Not sure if I said, but this is going to be grey, so this is the pre-colour. That's how it goes on. Okay, this is where we're at. I've assembled everything. The finish looks brilliant. The nice finish on the roller, which is surprising. I did pick one tip off, oh my god, I should remember, let me check. I've always used like a sponge roller. The one tip that I did get was off SDM Williams on Instagram. He's a brilliant carpenter. Like, the finish he gets on his cabinetry is phenomenal. So go check him out if you ever feel like you need to be inspired by some really great work. I dropped him a message and asked him some advice on painting plywood, because it's just not my thing. I'm used to doing solid hardwood projects and using like a natural finish rather than changing the colour of the wood. So yeah, he advised me to use some flock rollers, which I've never really heard of before because I don't paint a lot, and the finish I got on the cabinets is brilliant. So if you're ever looking to paint plywood or MDF or I don't know, whatever, sheet goods, even like hardwood, they look like, I picked up some of these Pro Deck Advanced Flock Rollers, and I'm not really sure what it is. I just bought it on his advice, and yeah, I'm glad I did because the paint job was phenomenal. So yeah, that's what it looks like. I would highly recommend these. It's going to be a little bit difficult to show you this, but I'm going to try and hold the camera underneath that and take you with me. So what I've done is I've got pocket holes which I'm going to drive up into the tabletop. So you can see that pocket hole there. That's going to be, I've already put one in here, but there's some along the other side there and under there. So I'm going to drive one in there now. I got room to put my drill up right into the top to drive the buttons home. Like I said, I've already done the one, so it's already secure, but this is just the extra ones. There we go, like so. One of the reasons I love the MFT, I can clamp panels or wood to the side, which means now I can plane this edge down with a hand plane to fine tune the fit. I'm going to go ahead and fit all the other hinges now. I won't record it all because it's just going to be the same thing over and over. So I'll fit all the hinges to the doors and then I will join you back at fitting the brackets on the side panels. So obviously with my panel I've just got filler blocks here. That's how I fitted my hinges. I'll go ahead now and do the other door, and hopefully they close. A lot of niggly bits right now before it can get sent off, but I'm pretty happy with it. I might not seem like it right now, I just don't know, it's that bit of the project which is like all the fittings and the horrible niggly bits. I just don't enjoy that. Sorry, I thought thought my camera was recording, but it ran out of batteries. I just used some hot glue and shims to place it onto the drawers to temporarily hold it, and then I pulled the drawers out. I put some clamps on just for extra security while I drill from the back